What if the most valuable stone you ever see looks like something you would kick on the road? Not shiny, not colorful, not beautiful, just a strange, rough rock sitting in the dirt. Most people walk past rocks every day without thinking about them. They look ordinary, sometimes even ugly. But hidden among those rough stones are minerals that collectors search for all over the world. Some of them are so rare that scientists still study them. Others have been mistaken for worthless gravel for years. And in a few unbelievable cases, people actually threw these rocks away before discovering what they really were. Today we are looking at 10 rocks that might look ugly at first glance, but are secretly some of the most valuable stones on Earth. And the last one on this list is so strange that people once thought it was nothing more than broken glass. But once experts realized what it was, everything changed. Let's start with one of the most misunderstood rocks ever found. Number 10, Serendibite. If you found Serendibite lying on the ground, you probably wouldn't look twice. The rough stone often appears dark, sometimes gray, sometimes almost black. It looks like a chunk of hard mineral with no shine and no sparkle. To someone unfamiliar with gemstones, it might look like construction debris. But Serendibite is one of the rarest minerals on Earth. The stone was first discovered in Sri Lanka. Later, small crystals appeared in a few other places around the world. But finding large, natural pieces is extremely uncommon. And in its raw state, Serendibite does not look impressive at all. Most rough crystals are cloudy and uneven. They can look like broken rock fragments. Yet when the stone is carefully cut and polished, something amazing happens. Deep blue tones begin to appear, sometimes mixed with green, sometimes with flashes of darker color moving inside the gem. Collectors value Serendibite because it is so difficult to find, but the rough stone still looks surprisingly ordinary, and that is exactly why many people never notice it. But the next rock on this list is even more confusing, because it looks almost exactly like a piece of rusted metal. Number 9, Painite. Painite once held the title of the rarest gemstone on Earth. For many years, only a few crystals were known to exist. And if you saw a rough piece of painite in nature, you might mistake it for a dull mineral shard. The stone usually appears brownish red, sometimes dark orange, and in rough form, it can look like a broken crystal with no special features. Many pieces look rough and uneven, almost like fragments chipped from a larger rock. But inside those dull surfaces is a mineral that fascinated scientists for decades. Painite contains a very unusual combination of elements. This rare chemical structure is what makes the stone so unique. Collectors around the world search for painite crystals, yet the rough stone can easily hide among ordinary rocks. Some pieces look like dark gravel. Others resemble weathered mineral chunks. Nothing about them suggests rarity, but hidden inside that rough surface is one of the most fascinating crystals ever discovered. Still, Painite is not the strangest rock on this list, because the next stone has fooled miners again and again. Number 8, Benitoite. Benitoite has a strange reputation among gemstones. When polished, the stone can display brilliant blue color, bright, electric, almost glowing under the right light. But in its natural state, Benitoite does not always look impressive. The crystals can be small, sometimes dull, sometimes covered with rock that hides the color completely. A rough piece might appear grayish or dark, almost like a simple mineral fragment. Many people might walk right past it without noticing anything special. Benitoite was first discovered in California, and even today, that region remains the most famous source. Collectors admire the stone because of its intense blue glow under ultraviolet light. But before it is cleaned and cut, the crystal may look rough and unimpressive. Just another strange rock sitting in the dirt. And that brings us to a stone that looks even more ordinary. In fact, it sometimes looks like a small piece of gravel. Number 7, Red Beryl. Red beryl is sometimes called one of the rarest members of the beryl family. Yet rough pieces rarely attract attention. Many crystals are small, some appear dusty or faded, others hide inside rough rock formations. To an untrained eye, a rough red beryl crystal might look like an ordinary mineral fragment. Some pieces appear pale, others are partially covered by surrounding stone. Nothing about them screams valuable gemstone. But when the crystal is revealed and polished, a deep red color appears, sometimes rich and intense, sometimes glowing under light. Red beryl forms under very unusual geological conditions. That makes natural crystals extremely rare. Collectors and mineral enthusiasts search for them across desert regions where the stone is known to appear. Yet in rough form, the stone often looks unimpressive. Just another small rock hiding in the earth. But the next rock on our list may be the most surprising one yet, because it sometimes looks like a piece of broken glass, and people have mistaken it for trash more than once. Number 6. Moldavite. Moldavite has one of the strangest origins of any gemstone. It formed when a meteorite struck Earth millions of years ago. The impact melted rock and launched material high into the atmosphere. When that material cooled, it formed a natural glass known as Moldavite. But rough Moldavite does not always look valuable. Many pieces appear dark green. Some look brownish. Others resemble strange shards of glass. The surface is often rough and textured. Some pieces look like melted fragments frozen in time. To someone unfamiliar with the stone, it might look like broken bottle glass or something that fell from construction debris. Yet Moldavite fascinates collectors around the world, not only because of its strange origin, but also because each piece formed during one violent cosmic event. Still. Number 5. Alexandrite in rough form. Rough Alexandrite rarely looks impressive. Most pieces appear cloudy, sometimes greenish, sometimes gray or brown. The crystal surfaces can be uneven and dull. Nothing about the rough stone suggests it holds something special. But Alexandrite is famous for something extraordinary. It can change color. Under daylight, the stone often appears green. Under warmer light, the color can shift toward red or purple. This color change effect is one of the rarest optical features found in gemstones. Yet before the stone is cut and polished, you might never notice it. Rough Alexandrite can easily blend in with other minerals. Some pieces look like broken quartz. Others resemble small fragments of dull crystal. Collectors search for Alexandrite because the color change is so unusual. But in its natural state, the stone can look almost boring. And that is why some people never notice it. But the next rock on our list hides its beauty even more carefully, because at first glance, it can look like burned coal. Number 4. Rough black opal. Black opal is known for incredible flashes of color. When polished, the gem can explode with brilliant light. Red, green, blue, purple. Sometimes all of those colors appear together. But rough black opal rarely looks like that. Instead, it often appears dark and cracked. Some pieces look like charcoal. Others look like dull black stone. If you saw one on the ground, you might assume it was just another piece of rock. Many miners have spent hours digging through material that looks completely worthless. Then suddenly, a small fracture reveals a flash of color inside, and everything changes. Because hidden inside that ugly rock could be one of the most beautiful opals in the world. But even black opal is not the most surprising stone on this list, because the next one looks almost exactly like ordinary gravel. Number 3. Taaffeite. Taaffeite has one of the strangest discovery stories in the gemstone world. It was not first discovered in the ground. Instead, it was discovered in a gemstone collection. A gem expert noticed that one stone looked slightly different from others. At first, it was believed to be spinel, but after closer examination, scientists realized it was something completely different, an entirely new mineral. That mineral became known as taaffeite. The strange part is how ordinary rough taaffeite can look. Small crystals. light purple tones, sometimes pale or nearly colorless. Many pieces look like ordinary mineral fragments. To someone unfamiliar with gemstones, it might look like a tiny crystal with no special features. Yet Taaffeite is considered one of the rarest gemstones ever identified. Collectors rarely encounter it, and rough pieces can easily hide among common stones. But the next rock on our list hides something even more famous, something that people recognize instantly once it is revealed. Number 2. Kimberlite with hidden diamonds. Diamonds rarely appear on the surface of the Earth by themselves. Instead, they travel upward through volcanic rock known as kimberlite. Kimberlite does not look beautiful. It usually appears dark and rough, sometimes gray, sometimes greenish, often cracked and uneven. To most people, it looks like ordinary volcanic rock. But inside some kimberlite formations, there can be diamonds, tiny crystals that form deep inside the Earth under extreme pressure. Miners searching for diamonds often focus on finding kimberlite pipes because those rock formations are clues that diamonds may be hidden nearby. Yet someone unfamiliar with geology might see kimberlite and think it is worthless, just another strange volcanic rock. But hidden inside it, there may be one of the most famous gemstones in the world. Still, the final rock on this list might be the most surprising one yet, because people sometimes throw it away without realizing what it contains. Number 1. Raw jade boulder. When people imagine jade, they picture smooth green carvings, polished statues, beautiful jewelry. But raw jade rarely looks like that. In nature, jade often hides inside large, rough boulders. The outside surface may appear gray, brown, or completely dull. Many jade boulders look like ordinary river rocks. Nothing about them suggests they contain something valuable. Miners searching for jade often face a strange challenge. They must study the outside of the rock and guess what might be hiding inside. Sometimes a boulder is opened, and nothing special appears. But other times, the rock breaks open to reveal beautiful green jade within. The outside of the stone can look completely ordinary, yet inside there may be layers of smooth green crystal. And that is why jade hunters study rough rocks carefully, because the most ordinary-looking stone might hide something incredible. But the truth is, these 10 rocks are only the beginning. Across mountains, deserts, and riverbeds, there are still stones waiting to be discovered. Some look like gravel, some look like broken glass, some look like chunks of dark rock no one would ever pick up. Yet inside those stones, there could be minerals so rare that collectors would search the world just to find one. Which raises a strange question. How many valuable rocks are hiding in plain sight right now? And how many people walk past them every day without realizing what they almost picked up? Because somewhere out there, another ugly rock might already be waiting.